Hey everybody, welcome to Cooler Than Cooler. I'm Jason Furie. Today I'm joined by Matt Delight.
Hey everybody.
Basically, this is a cool show talking about cooler things. Today we're talking about DC on the CW. I think it's the best version of DC we're getting between the comics and movies right now.
Absolutely.
The CW.
I absolutely agree. Let's just jump right into it with tentpole show Arrow.
Right.
Absolutely fabulous. I think they're going to, this season, they're course correcting from last season. We're getting like all these vigilantes, like Wild Dog, the Vigilante, actually, Artemis, Mr. Terrific, possibly Ragman, and the big villain this time is going to be Prometheus.
Ragman.
Yeah, I don't really know that much about him. He's more of a deep
Scraping the bucket.
Yeah, but that's what I dig. It's like scraping the bucket of like these kind of like Batman characters, but I don't know, just giving us a fresh take on him.
Right on.
You know, like Prometheus, he's basically reverse Batman, where his parents were killed by cops. I think in this story, it's going to be killed by Arrow in season 1.
Yeah.
And now he's like going to get vengeance.
Right, and Arrow's had some ups and downs. You know, it started really strong with season 1 and 2, dipped a little bit with 3, 4 is kind of like, you know, in the middle. People are kind of 50-50 about it, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. It started this whole thing, and it's season 4. What shows are still super strong, especially comic book related ones. There's going to be ups and downs, but I think they're hyper aware of themselves, and they're going to, like you said, course correct.
Right, and even like the flashbacks, and I'm not the biggest fan of the flashbacks. This season, the flashbacks are going to be in Russia, which is kind of cool. So you learn all the stuff you found out, like you learned in the Russian mob.
Right.
We get Dolph Lundgren as possibly the character Red Star.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I know. I am pumped.
I do dig the flashbacks. Is he losing the wig? Is he not going to have the wig this time?
I think it's no wig, and better than good. Dude, I think this is the season he grows his beard.
Finally.
I think Green Arrow with the Van Dyke, I think it's everything I've always wanted.
Yeah.
And what I dig about it, I dig the fact that it took 5 seasons to get to
that point. Right.
You know.
Moving on to Flash, I think this is the sweet spot in the CW right now. Everybody talks up about the Flash, but, you know, where Arrow was after 2 years, and everyone was still all about Arrow after 2 years, so I hope it doesn't wane, but Flash seems to be on this, like, trajectory to be just better and better and better.
Yeah. Open strong with Flashpoint.
Yeah.
You know, so you have...
I don't know how long the repercussions from Flashpoint are going to kick into this universe, because that would affect everything.
Right.
So I don't know if they're just going to, like, do a few episodes, kind of like Supernatural. It's like something big happens at the end of one season, and then 2 episodes into the next season, it's like, we're back to normal.
I think that's probably how it's going to be, but I think the events of Flashpoint, I think that is going to usher in, like, Wally West as a Flash permanently.
A Flash, yeah.
You know, and I think some of the characters we get in Flashpoint are going to carry over. And I think, like, I don't know, I'm real excited about, like, Tom Felton, the creepy kid,
right.
and the Harry Potter.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, and definitely Planet of the Apes as Dr. Alchemy.
Yeah. So it's Malfoy, and then Planet of the Apes, he's spraying monkeys down with a hose. Remember that?
Yeah, he's a jerk.
He's like, shut up, you stupid monkeys!
It doesn't he also like zap them with a cattle
It's got like
prod?
and like he like puts water on them and zaps them and stuff.
Yeah, no, he is a dick.
That's a weird kind of typecast. He's like,
yeah.
I got the perfect guy to zap some CG monkeys with water. No.
Oh, do you think they'll put him up against Grodd? That would be dope.
Oh, that would be next level.
Yeah.
If he zaps Grodd with a cattle prod, I'm gonna die happy.
It wouldn't surprise me because those are the kind of nods that the Flash does.
Yeah.
Like it nods to
like, no more grapes for you, Grodd.
Oh, that would be great. No, but also a big thing is I think we're also going to get the Rogue War.
Right.
Like we're getting Mirror Master and Top, and apparently they're going to be fighting with Captain Cold.
Nice.
Like, so, yeah, Rogues Gallery, Rogue War.
So, yeah, as a fan of superhero genre, as a fan of sci-fi genre, Flash is the sweet spot.
It is the most comic book thing I've ever seen.
And I always say, you know, when you introduce time travel into shows, it gets gnarly and it loses me. But Flash does it just fine. It doesn't bother me. Flash does a really good job with it, and then you start to care about different versions of these characters, like this version of Cisco or this version of Barry, and you kind of grow to love multiple versions of them, which is really hard to do, I think.
I'm excited because it's like, do we get a different version of Tom Cavanaugh this season?
I hope so, because that guy's legit.
Yeah, dude. All the Tom Cavanaughs.
That guy's awesome. Which brings us to Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I'm actually super excited.
You got depressed for a minute.
It's again, I think they're going to do a lot of course correction. You're not going to get the hoopla with Hawkman and Hawkgirl.
Do you watch all of it? You watch all of it?
I watch almost all of it.
Almost all of it. Okay.
We'll get to that. But we're getting the Society of Justice.
Cool.
And I'm just going to read this off because I can't remember them all. Like Stargirl, Vixen, Dr. Midnight, Captain Steel.
Vixen.
Yeah, Vixen.
She's been in Arrow, right?
Yeah, so she's coming back.
That's cool. And she had her animated series.
Right.
That was cool. She's a cool character.
No, really cool. Commander Steel, Obsidian, and Hourman, and they're going up against the Legion of Doom, which is going to be Damien Dark, Reverse Flash, Merlin, and Captain Cold.
Oh, man.
Right.
That's for sure happening?
That is for sure
happening.
That
sounds awesome. See, I watched every episode, and it's only like 12 episodes, I think. 12 or 13 episodes.
I will also say this season, they're doing a thing where all of the episodes straight down the board are going to have less episodes. Like, Arrow and Flash are having 22 episodes instead of 23. Legends of Tomorrow, I think, is 13 instead of 18.
I mean, that's fine.
But
it's a sweet spot. Yeah.
And again, it's like it's not that I didn't like it last season, but maybe it was 3 episodes too long.
Like a show like that, as long as there's a couple characters I really dig, like I really like Adam, and I really like Captain Cold and Firestorm. So like, as long as they're bouncing around, I'm all in.
Right.
Some of the other characters don't quite connect with me, but I think overall it's a wild show, and they can experiment with it. And if someone dies from one show, they just push it. You still got a job. Just go to Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, you'll just appear in the past.
Like you're not doing so good on Flash. We're gonna put you in Legends. So they're nice. It's like a dump.
It's a retirement home for wayward villains.
I'm being unfair because I could eat my words because this season could be really awesome.
I think with all of those villains. And all of those guys being such character actors that chew the scenery.
Yeah.
Dude, I want all of them. Can imagine, like, Damien Dark, Reverse Flash, Merlin, and Captain Cold all in one room together. That's
awesome. It's
trying to out-act each other.
It's like better than the Suicide Squad.
Yes, it's much better than the Suicide Squad.
Supergirl is joining the fray this year, which is huge.
I'm stoked.
And I love Supergirl, and I love what they're doing with her, or what they did with her on CBS, and now season 2 is going to the CW. But the biggest thing is Superman's coming along.
I can't believe it, and he looks amazing.
And they haven't even been really showing him in Supergirl, and now they've already showed us footage of what he looks like, and they're just saying he's coming into this universe.
Well, one of the things they're giving us Superman, they're giving us LexCorp.
Yeah.
Like, that's officially going to be canon in there.
But my question is, okay, it's awesome. Supergirl's coming in with Superman, but is this universe going to seem weird without Batman or Wonder Woman in it?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
And I think, maybe they're testing the waters for these characters.
If Superman works and then audiences aren't as stupid as they think and can have 2 versions of a character in the media,
right.
I think just throw him in there. But then it'd be Gotham, the Zack Snyder stuff, and then another one. But I would gladly take it.
Right, I don't think people get that confused. Yeah, I don't think people get that confused. No. Are we going to get a Batman? Maybe. And maybe we'll just get just glimpses. Or
even just for like an episode or something. Like do like an episode like the Justice League that never was or something, and have them just go on some crazy mission together.
Right, because there's no reason why, again, any of those characters couldn't appear on Legends of Tomorrow.
That's right.
Just through a timeline.
Just make it work. Just do one episode in Legends of Tomorrow where it's like the Justice League super classic, and just do it for a minute.
Yeah.
And they'll see. Fans will go ape.
Yes.
And then I'll spray it with water.
No, but I'm so excited about Supergirl. I personally haven't watched any of it because it was on a different channel. I'll finally actually get to watch it.
Because you were talking about this. You physically couldn't watch the show because it was on
right.
network TV.
It was on network TV.
You could have just plugged it into the wall. Isn't that how it works?
I know, but like in this day and age, I only watch things on the computer or,
legally.
Like, and so I wasn't willing to don't illegally download.
Ever.
People
don't have to anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And if you do, don't do it for a CBS show.
Right, I couldn't do it. I'm stoked that, we get it. We're a 4-episode crossover.
With everybody. Yeah, they're going to properly introduce it, figure out this Flashpoint stuff. Arrow is awesome. Flash is awesome. Legends is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Supergirl is going to be awesome. I have a feeling. I'm going to retro go back. I didn't finish Supergirl either, but I'm going to watch it all. I'll figure it out legally.
Right. But yeah, I think having all of that stuff in the fold, I think it's going to be like the best comic book universe.
That's right.
And building ever. Like,
and we can agree, the CW is the place to be for DC.
Yes, totally. I agree with that.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. That's the first episode of Cooler Than Cooler. Thanks, Matt Delight.
Thank you.
I'm Jason Furie. Peace.